under a dark cloud of controversy when Eric Embry met Jerry the King Lawler for the World Heavyweight title. In the light of all that controversy, we thought it best that USWA cameras capture these expressions and these comments from the reigning world champion, Jerry the King Lawler.
You know, I've heard of people having things their way before. I'm sure you can all relate to the fact about while you were in school. You heard about the teacher's pet? Well, oh my goodness, what am I saying? You people were never in school down in Texas, I'm sorry. But anybody that has maybe watching this that did at one time or other go to school, there were some people that the teacher would pick out and show special favoritism to and treat them better than they treated the other kids. That's what we referred to as the teacher's pet. Someday, if you illiterate idiots down there ever get to go to school, you might find one in your class. Well, I'll tell you, I'll give you a perfect example of one right now in this area. He's the USWA pet. I'm talking about Eric Embry. Now, here is a little sawed-off runt with a little fat pot belly. He's got a little scruffy beard, and he's got some 2 or 3 different colored hair, scraggly-looking hair hanging down. And some kind of way, he has convinced the officials of the USWA that he's something special, that he deserves special treatment, that he's the one who should be getting shots at the World Heavyweight Championship, when in reality, he is not, as I have said many times before, a worthy contender. Now, what he's done is he's gone out and he's told the USWA officials, well, maybe I can't beat the King by myself, but you know, if you put 4 of my good friends around the ring, like maybe hand-picked friends, like Billy Travis and Jeff Jarrett and Kerry Von Erich and Jimmy Jack Funk, maybe that'll so intimidate the King that I might slip up and beat him. So I understand that's what's going to happen right here on television next week. I'm going to have to wrestle with my belt at stake, Eric Embry, with 4 of his hand-picked friends around the ring to make sure I can't get out and nobody else gets in. Well, I'll be here next week to do just that.
All right, that's Jerry the King Lawler. Now it's time to hear from the other side. Flamboyant Eric Embry and manager Percy Pringle, who was at ringside to witness all that went unfortunate event last week.
You know, Flamboyant Eric Embry here with a real short and sweet message to you, Jerry the King Lawler. You know, Jerry Lawler, last week right here on this TV station, everybody saw how General Skandor Akbar, Tojo Yamamoto come and stuck their nose in, how I had you beat, Lawler, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And it was General Skandor Akbar that rang the bell. I thought I'd won. I was raising my hand in victory, and you rolled me up and the referee counted 1, 2, 3. Well, Jerry Lawler, you know, I don't understand what's wrong with you, man, because I remember Jerry the King Lawler way back when they were talking about Super Clash Chicago, Jerry Lawler against Kerry Von Erich to settle it, to have an undisputed world heavyweight champion. You weren't going to be a company champion, Lawler. You were going to defend it against anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime. Well, I had to beg, borrow, and steal to get that title shot against you, and then to get gypped out of it like I did. Well, Max Andrews and the Board of Governors of the United States Wrestling Association, I guess they returned the favor. Maybe one of the favors that me and Percy kind of gave them when we kind of turned the company over to them, you know. But Lawler, you have to meet me right here next week, right here on TV. World Heavyweight title on the line. There's a little stipulation. There's a 4-man lumberjack, and I got to pick 'em. Jeff Jarrett, Jimmy Jack Funk, Billy Travis, and Kerry Von Erich. Jerry Lawler, you can't run and hide and dodge and scoot out anymore. You got to face me man to man, face to face, and that'll decide who the undisputed world heavyweight champion